Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a blast from the past from the Scoob movie. Yes, it's longer than the studio. It is a cool deluxe collector figure pack from Scoob the movie. So, I would say recently, we got this from, my mom got this from a yard sale, and, it was already still in package and everything, quite a while back, but it just looked so good in the package.
Yeah.
But now it's time to free them so we can share them with you. So the cool thing about this set is it doesn't just have the main 5 that you're used to seeing. It also has
Dick Dastardly
and Muttley. Muttley. Have you ever seen an action figure of Muttley? I just think it's so cool. So let's turn it around and see if there's anything we need to see on the back of this long box. Oh yeah, really cool. Look at that. Look at that artwork. Very cool. It's even got so it would be really cool if it came with those 3 too.
Yeah, I think
as
there's
well.
another set that came out that had Blue Falcon and Dino Mutt.
Okay.
And I don't obviously we haven't seen the film, so I'm not sure how she relates the.
Yeah, that's a really cool picture. Awesome. Alright, so let's get the 7 figures out of this very long box and give you a closer look. We'll be right back. Alright, so there's our 7 Scoob figures out of the box. So front and center we got Scoob and Shag, but I think we'll work from the back forward. Let's go ahead and start with
Dick Dastardly.
Yes, so he is definitely one of the Scoob villains I remember. Oh, look at that. He did it with his mind. And he's got his elbows bent. So his arms do move. I'll show the articulation on some of these because it's just basic. His arms do move. His head moves. And he does have, his knees will bend. So he has a little bit of a pliable coat there. But look at him. Look at that mustache. Got that chin. And I feel like they were, what was it, like Saturday morning cartoons where they used to like race or something?
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably where you remember them more than anything because they had I can't remember what the name was called, but it was all kinds of Hanna-Barbera characters.
Yeah.
Jabberjaw and all those.
Yes. Yes, so if you're a fan of all those old school Hanna-Barbera figures, give this video a thumbs up. If you remember any of those. Did Huckleberry Hound, was he in that too? Or maybe not.
I don't remember.
Anyway, I do remember Muttley, and I think that's why I remember Muttley like speeding by in a little car or something. But anyway, there's Dick Dastardly, and got the black boots and whatnot. And we'll set him aside. Yeah.
Than normally, because he always had like that hat.
Yes,
thing that
he did.
Wore on that show anyway.
Oh, with the goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the pilot's hat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. And he gives me a little bit of vibes of the guy on Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the mustache. Anyway, that's enough about
Classic
him.
evil villain with the handlebar mustache.
Now I think I love all the figures, but this is the coolest one. I mean, I don't know how many sets you have that have a Muttley, but he had the greatest laugh. I can't even imitate it, but it's like, like, I don't even know. I can't do it, but I'm sure one of you can, but check him out. So his arms do move. His feet move a little like this, like sideways, around abouts. And then his head moves as well. So I think that's how most of them are. He doesn't have knees, so anyway, there you go. There's Muttley. All right, John, who's next?
Well, they wanted to lay down, so let's take a look at Fred.
Fred, laying down on the job, Fred. So there's a good look at Fred. Look at his eyes. He looks very, very, very surprised. I'm wondering if this one, oh no, this isn't live action one. So yeah, there's Fred. He's got he's just got a red, like at the top of his t-shirt. Doesn't have the ascot there.
That's the thing is like,
him
at least. Most of the other ones have more classic costumes. But
right, he's missing
Fred's definitely kind of updated.
Yes, he is. He's like, I had to lose that and go more traditional. All right, so go more with the modern times. See, his head moves a little bit back and forth, and the arms, and he does have hip. Let's see, John's better at this. Yeah, and knee. So that's pretty cool. Do you see anything else, John?
I think that's it.
Oh, the knee. Look at that. The knees do move.
Twist, yeah.
Twist, yeah. And bend. Wow, that's amazing. Probably because he's one of the mains, and he doesn't have the big jacket. So there you go. There's Fred. Who's next?
All right, let's look at Daphne.
Daphne. Here's Daphne. So there she is. Purple dress, pink belt, and lighter colored shoes too, almost like a lavender. And then she's got the green collar and the purple headband. Very nice red hair sculpt. She's got the hand on her hip, and then she can say, you know, she can motion to things. So very cool. That's a really cool, nice looking Daphne.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's see. Her legs, she doesn't have knee articulation. She does have a little bit of hip articulation, and then arms, and then her hair, her head doesn't move so much because of the hair. All right, and next.
And Velma.
Velma. So Velma looks a little strange. She's got her eyes on the outside of her glasses, but yeah, that just endears us to her even more. She's got the really cool sporty haircut there, her orange sweater, and her skirt that matches her hair. This is also pliable. She does have articulation in the knees. Do they turn to? No, I think the hip, something moves a little bit inside of there, but she does have the skirt, which is gonna stop it a little bit, but she looks awesome. All right, and I'm guessing Shaggy's next?
Shaggy, yes.
Shaggy. So Shaggy's got the same deal. He's got one hand on his hip. Apparently they're like fed up with something or just resting. He does have like a gripping hand. And there's his face. That's how he looks. Got the brown pants and the black shoes. He does have articulation in his knees. And oh, and they turn. And then, and at the hips. And he does have head. Oh, look at his 5 o'clock shadow. All right, yeah, do you see that 5 o'clock shadow? That's pretty cool. Awesome. So I love his smile. This is classic Shaggy. Very cool. He does have his normal colors that I'm used to seeing him in. And last but certainly not least, Scooby-Doo. Ruby-Roo. Got the ears going. Got the eye. He's got the Zoinks eyes.
Yeah.
He's very surprised. He's got the Scooby spots and the curl just right in the tail. There's his collar with the SD for Scooby-Doo. That turquoise collar. He's got the Scooby paws. And he does have articulation in, obviously, all 4 of his legs. And then, I'm trying to see if his tail, I don't think his tail's supposed to move. It's a little bit pliable, but I wouldn't want to force it. And then his head will move as well. He probably has the best head articulation of any of them. Of course. He's like, it's all about me. So, anyway, very cool set, I think, to be able to have all 7 figures, even the other guys. And that takes me back to those Saturday mornings, watching those Hanna-Barbera characters race around on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so there's one last look at
the Scoob 7-figure set. Bring home 7 figures.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.